It's me. I love working with youth. I love working with their education. I love advocating for our counselors in our district. And I don't just advocate for our youth, I advocate for my colleagues too, and I advocate for my district. There's so much that we want our youth to do so they can be well-rounded that we forget that we don't teach them about mental health.
We wrote on the 4 circles about stuff that you can help yourself, like physical, spiritual, emotional, and mental health, and reasons that you can help, stuff you can do to help the situation.
Not only is she looking to continue to gain her expertise, but then when they have it and they find it, she shares it back.
Catherine has really shown me how to view students a little bit different, and not just look at sort of physically what's standing in front of you, but to really begin to look at the whole child and begin to approach kids a little different.
It's been my pleasure for many years to work with Mrs. Livingston, but most recently, I have to tell you, I couldn't be more proud of Mrs. Livingston's work on the social emotional learning, engaging the whole child and making sure that our students are successful across the district. When I think about Mrs. Livingston's work and what she's accomplished over the last year, it exemplifies just the quality of people in Utica Community Schools and what they do for children on a day-to-day basis.
I think she's one of the top crisis counselors, not only in the state of Michigan, but nationwide as well. She's brought a lot of things to Ford High School, and if one of my own kids were in crisis, I would want to send them to Catherine. I think that's probably the biggest compliment I could give her.
I used to go to her a lot, and then I don't want to cry, but but I don't know. It's there's an incident that happened in February, and I talked to a teacher, and she told me to go over there, and she helped me a lot, and I've grown since then.
In those situations where it's never comfortable talking with students that are suicidal, and when I first got here, that was not a strength of mine, for sure. And I was able to sit with her, with some of my own students, where we'd bring a second counselor in and watch her work individually with those students, and she has a gift.
Miss Livingston has really brought an awareness to the importance of supporting mental health in our students. She's broken down some of the stigma and the barriers that seem to stand in the way of students receiving that support, or even the hesitancy of teachers to be part of that support.
As counselors, we can't do everything. And I believe many times we felt as counselors we could do everything. We can't. We have to be comfortable enough to know that and to reach out and have all those services.
She might have 500 students or 450 on her caseload. Each one of those 450 get individual care from her to the best of her ability, and I think it's pretty extraordinary ability.
It's really inspiring to see what she does and how she works with the kids and just how much it means to her, and that she understands that a stressed brain can't succeed academically. We have to take care of that social emotional aspect first before they can thrive. And I think that's at the forefront of her mind. I know it's at the forefront of her mind, and I'm just inspired by that.